Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Mikestand. So, hope everybody had a good weekend. We're, of course, going to give it a few minutes, let people come in. I hope everybody had a good weekend. As you all know, we were here last night, joined by R.J. Carter of Critical Blast, George Peter Gatsis, from the Joe King Adventure Hour, the news hour. Um, hmm. Apparently, I'm gonna go off camera here for a moment. I'll be right back. But what I will do is I'll put some music. Check something there. Hopefully everybody's doing well tonight. Anyways, so I mentioned we were ah, so we're just gonna give it a few minutes, give people a chance to come in and join us. So yeah, so we had some good conversations last night. We even, of course, this Saturday is Christmas Eve, and then next Sunday, of course, is Christmas Day. So I hope everybody's getting prepped for that. We're talking somewhat about some Christmas animated classics. And of course, Mr. Magoo came up a couple of times, as you all know. As for those of you who been around a while, you know that I've always stated that Yogi's First Christmas is probably my all-time favorite. I also like Santa and the Three Bears from 1971. There've been a lot of good classics out there. I know a lot of people like Grinch Who Stole Christmas. The Flintstones have had a few Christmas classic cartoons. Scooby Doo has a Nutcracker Suite episode from their show. Um, oh yeah, so but anyways, as I said, we're just waiting around for the holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. Holly jolly Christmas is here. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you wherever you go. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw him, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Frosty the snowman was jolly as could be. with a corncob pipe and a button nose and two eyes made out of coal. Frosty the snowman had to hurry on his way. That's as much of that I know. Let's see. There's something to do a bit to do about the Christmas. Something about to do. Hmm. Anyways, we're just still waiting around for people to show up here. Excuse me a moment. I gotta go tend to my dog again. Be right back. All right, sorry about that. I had to go and my dog. So let's see. Oh boy. No, Lucy. All right. So, anyways, let's see where we at on time here. So yeah. Okay. So we're almost up to 10 minutes here. So might as well get started then. So tonight, what's on tap for tonight? Of course, we got a couple stories that we're gonna go over from Bounty in the Comics. Two stories of focus, of course, will be on. So they're planning a theatrical presentation for the third season opener of Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, coming up soon. Also, DC Comics is apparently asking their creators to protest Elon Musk purchase of Twitter by going over to Hive. Um, So we'll be looking at that, and then of course we'll probably, depending on time and stuff, we'll probably go over to CBR, see what's over there. Plus, of course, the wrestling roundup and the This Day in Each history. So with all that being said, we go ahead and get ourselves started here. And I do thank you guys for the, and sure, as always, if you haven't already, if you can like and share the stream, help get more friendly people in here, that'd be appreciated. Also, if anything here that we cover catches your attention, feel free to comment on it or ask questions. I will try to answer the questions as best to my ability, if I can. Anyways, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started here. Let's get all this shared up here. All right, so the first story here. All right, so Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba announces return date. Special theatrical screenings for 1 hour season 3 premiere. Article by Nerdigans Inc., published December 15, 2022. I wonder the reason for the theatrical screening, because I wonder if due to the fact that you would think it would have been going back onto Toonami, but maybe not. But let's see what they have to say here. It's only been a few months since the Tanjiro and crew put an end to Daki's control of Ayoshiwara Entertainment District. Let's see. I don't think it should say it's since Tanjiro and crew, not the Tanjiro crew. Let's see. But Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba is already gearing up for its television return. Let's see. Announced as part of the special series live stream held on December 9th, the Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba anime will premiere its adaptation of the manga's Swordsmith Village arc in April 2023, beginning with a special 1 hour season premiere. Picking up immediately after Daki's aforementioned defeat, the third season will see Tanjiro and his demonic younger sister Nezuko seek out the swordsmiths of the Techikawara Kawahara village for help in replacing the I think it should say his, not the, but his recently broken sword instead of replacing the his. Again, some typos here. Maybe a little too much of the Christmas wine going on there when they were writing this. Anyways, along the way, the two will not only find new allies in the busty Love Hashira Konroji and the stoic Mist Hashira Muichiro Tokita, but also encounter a couple of the 12 Kizukis remaining upper moon demons when Muzan sends them to massacre the inhabitants of Techikawara. In further celebration of Demon Slayer's return, the series will hold a To the Swordsmith Village World Tour, which will see the final 2 episodes of the Entertainment District arc and the 1 hour premiere of the Swordsmith Village arc receive worldwide theatrical screenings. Alongside this announcement, series production studio Aniplex released a promotional reel for the upcoming world tour that highlights some of the Swordsmith Village arc's key players. And as I said, mind you, I wonder again if they're going to bring this back to, like, I know that they haven't brought Black Clover back to Toonami either, and I don't know if that's because you know steadily going more towards streaming or what, but we continue on here. The trailer first highlights the mysterious Mist Hashira of the Demon Core Muichiro Tokita, a descendant of the swordsman who first developed the core signature breathing techniques. The young Hashira um, will spend the next season discovering the truth about himself and his foggy past. There's the Mist Hashira Muichiro um, Tokita right there. Sporting two-toned hair and a rather loose uniform, Mitsuki Kanroji is the adorable love Hashira um, of the Demon Core. Quick to punish those who needlessly hurt others with her flexible katana, Mitsuki enlisted in the Corps to find a man strong enough to marry her. Okay, that's an interesting way to get into an army, isn't it? Yeah. I want to enlist because I want to find my other half. I want to find my rib. Ah, that's cute. Anyways, a feat which is harder than it sounds since her muscle density is 8 times that of an average person. There's Mitzi on Rosie right there. She does look adorable, doesn't she? And the two-toned hair, she got the kind of the blonde front part and the pink back part there. Unlike the majority of the Demon Corps, including his older brother, the Wind Hashira Sanemi, Sanemi, Genya Shinazugawa can't use breathing techniques. However, this hasn't stopped him from looking for his own way to catch up to his brother. Hence, the determined look he gives his sword. And that's Genya right there. The conclusion of the season 3 preview depicts Tanjiro rushing towards the upper moon demon Hontengu, um, about to unleash the Hinokami Kagura Sun Halo Dragon head dance while equipped with the blade of the swordsman, which almost managed to cut off Muzam's head. Look at that. There's Tanjiro right there. Of course, in the English dub, voiced by Bryce Papenbrook. So, huh. The Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba to the Swordsmith Village World Tour starts in Japan on February 3rd, arrives stateside on February 18th, with a special premiere event at the Orpheum Theater in Los Angeles, California, featuring appearances by Tanjiro voice actor Natsuki Hanai, anime producer Yuma Takahashi, and special performance by the Japanese pop star who sang the second season theme song, Zankyo Sanka Aimer. Aimer. Okay. Following the star-studded event, a full theatrical release for Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba to the Swordsmith Village World Tour will hit the rest of the US and Canada on March 3rd. Tickets for Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba to the Swordsmith Village World Tour are slated to go on sale on Ticketmaster on January 7th. Destroyer of Demons. Theaters, March 3rd, 2023. So there we go with that one. So still no word on if it's going back to Toonami or if it's going to be elsewhere. I do know that they did recently cut Toonami about a month ago or so. They did cut Toonami back to 3 hours as opposed to to 4. So we do know that much for sure. Anyways, there. Huh. All right. So, anyways, we get ready to move on to the next. Hmm. Anyways, we get ready to move on to the next. Next. All right. We're ready to move on to the next article here. And I know some of you might want to. I had actually been talking about the Mandy Rose stuff in the wrestling wrap up. That's why I'm not covering the article here. Um, I had mentioned that before. We were covering it quite a bit last week when it was initially came out that she was released due to the fact that WWE felt she was violating her contract by posting certain types of material on her own personal social media accounts. So, and we'll talk a bit about what again, a bit more about that and some other things that have come out since that that I heard about with some other people having that situation as well. So, anyways, moving on to the next article here. There's Elon Musk right there. But DC reportedly encouraging creators to protest Elon Musk's purchase of Twitter by moving to Hive. Article by J.B. Augustine, published December 16th, which was this past Friday. Since Elon Musk took over Twitter, the billionaire has become the worst person in the world to those who liked the little bird platform the way it was. Infamous for censoring and shadow banning their political opposition. As a result, celebrities and mainstream comic creators have looked for alternatives they can prop up. Mastodon became one of those projects, and now there's another. According to a report by Bleeding Cool, the current year woke crowd is trying to make a home out of the new social media site Hive, as in hive mind. And it seems they are doing so at the suggestion of certain comic company of a certain comic company. Comic book aficionados will be able to see the irony behind DC trying to usher folks under their employ to the platform when Hive is Hive is an infamous group of villains in their own comic, which is true. It's the Hive Academy was part of the Teen Titans lore. In fact, if you've watched even the 2003 animated series, that they were actually one of the Teen Titans' first kind of major rivals. At the behest, of course, of Slade, Slade Wilson, aka Deathstroke. Um, as BC Bleeding Cool reports, DC is pushing its quote unquote talent pool to make Hive accounts and grow its audience with the uh, hashtag comics Twitter, quote unquote. This endeavor, if it succeeds, will take a while as Hive doesn't have much of an online footprint beyond Android and iOS. Our readers and everyone probably haven't even heard of the site until now. Anyway, yeah, well, it's true. That's kind of true. I hadn't heard of it before I saw it either. So, uh, anyways, BC's report also warns of the awkwardness of the fact that there are two Hive apps that can be downloaded: the social one and an app for remotely checking and changing your thermostat. Oh boy, that's gonna cause some confusion. So, changing you try to go to the social media site and you end up at the site that you have to check and change your thermostat. Oh, that was a real bright move, dude. Whoever came up with this idea. That might be useful, but don't get them confused. Spotting the difference, head writer Rich Johnston um, set up a personal account while his GM, Mark Seifert, created one for Bleeding Cool. Let's see. The two accounts can't be linked yet, so they are stuck with the partition, making things more awkward. The at DC and at DC Comics handles were already grabbed um, by someone posing as Marvel Studios. The real DC and Marvel will have to get that sorted out, but despite the slight headache of a nobody copying a corporation's identity, it should be an easy fix. uh, Interesting stuff here, isn't it? Uh, hey, Shadowhawk. How you doing, man? Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, hey, Mike. Yeah, I see it. Thanks for dropping in. Hope you're enjoying this stuff thus far. Let's see now. Let's get back to the article here. Um, there are bugs, which isn't a shock whether you work in tech or not. Hive remains quite now. And getting in here, the first part of the article here, Shadowhawk. So supposedly DC Comics is encouraging their talent pool to create accounts on a social media site called Hive. And of course, the ironic thing about that is that Hive, of course, is one of the teams, one of the villain teams in, of course, the DC universe. They were enemies of the Teen Titans. So, um, anyways, Hive remains quite new, having only started up 3 years ago in 2019. Its founder is a woman named Cassandra Pop. Cassandra Pop, okay. There are a few jokes that come to mind with that one. Anyways, um, let's see. Who, along with a team of developers, wanted to design a, quote, user-friendly multimedia sharing platform that has a chronological home feed, unquote, like that Twitter thing. When 2021 rolled around, Hive had a small user base of just about 15,000, but fortunes turned for its traffic after Musk bought Twitter. Some buzz on the latter and a few viral TikTok videos also helped, though likely not as much. Mastodon's slow growth likewise aided in bringing the people, or the illusion of them rather, fleeing the celeb-driven exodus. Fleeing in the Therein lies the rub. Very few who vowed to leave Twitter actually did. Moreover, the same lot scurrying to Hive said nothing when users were trying to cancel and run off the likes of Athena Comics founder Peter Semeni and Cyberfrog artist creator Ethan Van Sciver. They were too busy driving away their customers, who then flocked to Ethan and Semeni, and many others that we know of, like Mike Barron, like Gabe Elteeb, like John Davis, um, like Chris Tomolovich, like Rick Piper, like Tim Olson. So yeah. So, anyways, let's see now. Like Rex Christian, Devil Flyer Momentum. There's another one. All right. So with that now, let's see. Yeah. Wow. We really. All right. So, anyways, let's head over to CB. We're like 32 minutes into this. Already got through with the two articles. Let me go back one more time and see if there's anything else that grabs my attention here to report on from this site before we head over to CBR. Let's see. All right. So yeah, nothing more here. So let's head over to CBR and check out what they got in store. And I will go down here to one day. Wow. Okay. Demoted from major X-Men to sounds like a plot point. All right, here looks like an interesting comic or article to go over. Exclusive images, Indigo. Well, yeah, I should probably check to make sure that there's no spoilers in here. They don't indicate. All right, then that's okay. Because, anyways, exclusive images, Indigo Children debuts fresh variants ahead of film adaptation. Image Comics releases a stunning glimpse of its newest sci-fi series, Indigo Children, spotlighting the standard and variant covers of the first issue. Article by Isaac Burnett, published 10 hours ago. Here's some of the artwork right there. Accompanying the announcement of the new Image Comics series Indigo Children, CBR has the exclusive reveal of the variant cover for number one. The illustration by Tyler Boss depicts a colorful assortment of the series' heroes and villains, in contrast to Alex Diodo's standard cover, which depicts one of the central characters isolated in an airport, written by Kurt Pines, with some issues also co-written by Rockwell White, illustrated by Diodo, and featuring colors by D. Kunafi. Indigo Children explores a world of psychic phenomenon, conspiratorial intrigue. The story is inspired by the real-life, quote-unquote, Indigo Children, who some people believe possess supernatural powers. Stranger Things and the works of Steven Spielberg have been cited as influences on the series, and a movie adaptation is already in the works. Jeff Ludwig, who is also currently attached attached as producer to adaptations of the popular video games, Alan Wake and Sifu, will lead the project's cinematic version. So here are the covers right here. Hmm. The publication of Indigo Children is indicative of a pattern for Pine's work. The writer's comicsology series, Youth, tells the story of a group of young adults who obtain superpowers during a particularly irresponsible road trip. In an earlier interview with CBR, Pine said what made Youth so compelling was a mashup of mature coming-of-age stories and the superhero genre. Quote, so again, it's this alchemy of the dramatic, more humanistic drama with the larger-than-life superhero narrative. The screen potential of Youth attracted the attention of Prime Video, which is currently adapting the series into a show. Similarly, the writer spy fantasy thriller Wired has been picked up by FX. Matthew Reese, um, known for his role in The Americans, is currently attached to star as the titular one-man black ops Peter Wired. As mentioned above, Indigo Children also boasts the artistic talents of Yodo and White. Yodo has previously worked with Pines on Youth and Olympia, the latter of which is also published by Image Comics. Tyler Boss, meanwhile, has a history of producing striking variant covers, namely for comics in the Archieverse, such as Jughead the Hunger. All right. I guess Tyler Boss must be the man because his name is Boss, right? Right, right. Anyways, so finishing off the article here, the announcement of Indigo Children is characteristic of Image Comics' recent output of more diverse stories. The publisher's recent releases include Doug Wagner and Daniel Hilliard's furry-centric horror comic Plush, and the collected trade paperback edition of Public Domain. Chip Zdarsky's meta commentary on the comic business. Plush. I wonder if that has anything to do with monstrous plushies or something like that. Anyways, Indigo Children launches on March 29th, 2023. Here we go with that one. Anyways, so there we go with that one. We're going to move on to the next article here. Let's see what else we have here. That sounds like a spoiler. Spoiler. This one, let's see. Maybe it won't be. This one won't be a spoiler, but let's see. Yeah, this one just covers cover art. Okay, so we'll talk about this one then. So, hard-hitting Catwoman cover homages Alex Ross's iconic scarred Batman. Sergio Acuña's cover for Catwoman number 53 shows a scarred Selina, highly reminiscent of a famous piece that Alex Ross originally composed. Article by Jeremy Blum, published 5 hours ago. Selina Kyle shows off a scarred back in a variant cover for Catwoman's number 53, illustrated by Sergio Acuna, homaging a classic. So okay, so there it is right there. See it over here in this area right here. Scars on her back there. Homaging a classic piece by Alex Ross. The Alex Ross piece was originally published in 1996 for the 4th issue of the first Batman Black and White anthology series. The painting showed Bruce Wayne examining the scars on his back, presumably after a hard night of crime fighting. Acuña's homage, which was revealed in DC solicits for March 2023, mirrors the pose and style of Ross's original, swapping Batman out for Catwoman, and showing that while the two characters might occasionally fall on opposite sides of the law, they remain far more similar to each other and they are different. And of course, on the left there's the. Okay, so they show you the two images. Got the one on the left for Catwoman and the one on the right for Batman. All right, Batman's many scars. Ross's scarred Batman marked the first instance that the esteemed artist painted Bruce Wayne outside of Kingdom Come, the limited series by Mark Waid that explored an alternate future for DC superheroes. The image quickly became iconic and would appear countless times over the years, both in comics like Batman Three Jokers and live action appearances like Robert Pattinson's portrayal of the Dark Knight in The Batman. Ross later explained that the painting had been inspired by quote the autobiography of Bruce Wayne, unquote. a story that was printed in 1983's The Brave and the Bold, number 197. The tale showed the marriage of the original Batman and Catwoman of Earth 2, and how they came together to fight Scarecrow. In the story, Catwoman treats Batman's wounded body, um, and sees him shirtless for the first time, remarking with alarm at all the scars and cuts on his back. Quote, they referenced his naked back and that it looked like a map of scars, but they didn't show it, so I always wondered what that would be physically. I would say a better way to say it would look like physically, but unquote. Ross said, explaining that the genesis of image, image, um, unquote. It's something that's actually been picked up in some of the movie stuff, and that's that the movie stuff that's adapted, not just Batman, but other superhero like characters. The idea there's a toll taken, and if you're made of flesh, you're going to be quite a mess after doing all of this stuff. But there is some validity to that statement, I guess. Catwoman number 53 is written by Teenie Howard, illustrated by Nico Leon, and features a main cover by David Nakayama. Aside from Acuna's variant, other covers are by Sweetie Boo and Rian Gonzalez. The issue goes on sale March 21st from DC. So there we go with that one. Mm-hmm. Let's see. All right, and on the comics, we'll stop here for now because we're getting right up into the releases, and I'll save that for tomorrow night. So let's go over to let's see where are we at on time here? 8 minutes. We'll peek over at the TV section first, and then maybe finish things off in the anime realm. See if there's any like cartoon news to go over. Wheel of Time. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Here's some cartoon news here. Invincible Season 2 confirmed for 2023 release. Amazon's head of television, Vernon Sanders, confirms that Invincible Season 2 will hit Prime sometime in 2023. The update arrived sooner than expected. Article by Joel St. Peters, published 7 hours ago. All right, so here we go. Season's treatings have come early for Invincible fans, as the hit animated series is confirmed for a 2023 release on Amazon Prime. Vernon Sanders, head of television at Amazon Studios, confirmed the news in an interview with Collider Stephen Weintraub. The update comes a month before any details on season 2 were expected. On December 16th, this past Friday, the series' official Twitter account tweeted, "So this is the last month. We won't have a season 2 update for you," um, suggesting that details on Invincible's return would arrive sometime in January 2023. Now, before we have to step away or go off camera here for a quick moment, I'll be right back. We'll put some music on for you guys while I'm gone. I'll be just right back here, so. All right, I'm back. Let's get back to the article here. As always, of course, if anything here grabs your attention or anything, feel free to comment or ask questions. Based on comic book series, based on the comic book series, by writer Robert Kirkman and artist Cory Walker and Ryan Ottley, Invincible follows teenage superhero Mark Grayson, uh, Invincible, as he adjusts to his new powers, uncovering a dark secret about his father and the world's most powerful superhero, uh, um, Omni-Man. I don't know, that's supposed to be Omni-Man or Omni-Man. If it's supposed to be Omni-Man, then it's a spelling error, but if it's supposed to be Omni-Man, then I don't know if that makes much sense. But anyways, the series became an instant hit when it debuted on Amazon Prime in March 2021, earning praise from critics and audiences alike. On Rotten Tomatoes, the series currently holds a 98% critic score and a 92% audience score. Wow, that's pretty high. In response to Invincible's success, Amazon renewed the show for a second and third season, shortly after its season 1 finale. In April, series lead Steven Yeun shared that he had started recording sessions for season 2. In September, Kari Payton, who voices Marcus Grimshot, Black Samson, in Invincible, he's also pretty well known as the voice of Cyborg on Teen Titans, the 2003 series, revealed that he has completed his work on season 2 and already begun work on season 3. More Invincible is on the way. Mark Grayson's future adventures will not be exclusive to animation. In addition to the animated series, executive producers Evan Goldberg and Seth Rogen are developing a live-action film adaptation of Invincible that will be separate from the series. The duo will serve as co-directors, writers, and producers on the project, which does not yet have a release date. Invincible is just one of Goldberg and Rogen's several successful forays into the comic book genre in recent years. The longtime creative partners have also spearheaded adaptations of Preacher for AMC, home of Kirkman's The Walking Dead, and The Boys, another Amazon hit. They are also developing a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated film for Paramount Pictures. Directed by Jeff Rowe, The Mitchells versus the Machines. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, is expected to hit theaters on August 4th, 2023. In the meantime, fans can look forward to Invincible Season 2, which sees the return of Steven Yeun as the eponymous superhero. Also returning are J.K. Simmons, Nolan Grayson, Omni-Man. Okay, that's what I thought. Sandra Oh, Zazie Beetz, Jillian Jacobs, Andrew Rannells, and many others. Though Amazon has yet to reveal a specific date, Invincible's second season will hit Prime Video sometime in 2023. All right, so there we go with that one. Let's see where we're at on time here. Nobody's coming. Nope, nobody's coming yet. We're coming up on the hour mark here. Let's see what more we can get into. All right, so let's get back and see what else we can find here. All right, so that's enough of the TV news. So we'll move on to the anime stuff then. Oh, anime. Okay, so let's see. Avatar, who did Zuko, and that might be a bit of a piece theory that the seraphim will. Spoiler there, my hero. All right, this looks like an interesting story here. One Piece creator assures fans the manga isn't ending anytime soon. Despite entering its final arc, mangaka Eiichiro Oda reassures One Piece readers that the story of Monkey D. Luffy isn't ending anytime soon. Article by Haley McCullough, published 9 hours ago. So there's Luffy. There's I don't know who the one on the right is, but Luffy's in the middle there, and then you see Ace on the left screen there. So, anyways, the story of Monkey D. Luffy and the rest of the Straw Hat Pirates isn't ending anytime soon, according to One Piece mangaka Eiichiro Oda. Now, mangaka, for those of you who don't know, just simply means Japanese comics creator. Mangas are, of course, Japanese comics. So, mangaka is somebody who is a Japanese comic creator. According to a prominent Twitter fan account for the pirate franchise, Oda claimed despite statements about the long-running series entering its final story arc, that there are no plans to actually wrap up One Piece anytime in the near future. Fans and readers responded to this news with a massive sigh of relief and enthusiastic joy, posting memes to share their excitement. One Piece is an ongoing masterpiece. The One Piece mega multimedia franchise kicked off in 1997 with the publication of the first chapter of Oda's beloved manga in Shueisha's Weekly Shonen Jump. The ongoing series has gone on to produce well over 1,000 individual chapters and inspired an equally popular anime adaptation by Toei Animation, as well as a myriad of tie-in movies, video games, art books, and collectibles and theme park attractions. In fact, One Piece also had a bit of a crossover with um, the kind of food anime Toriko, I believe. Um, so the story follows the adventures of Luffy, a young pirate captain with a body made out of rubber and a dream to be the next king of the pirates. As he sails across the Grand Line in search of the titular treasure, he recruits a colorful crew of characters that include a money and tangerine obsessed navigator and a living skeleton, Nami and Brooke. With over 516 million copies in circulation worldwide, One Piece towers over all others as the best-selling manga in history. Oda's masterpiece has also received recognition from notable institutions in the manga industry, including winning the grand prize at the Japan Cartoonists Association Award in 2012. Moreover, in 2021, it claimed the top spot in TV Asahi's most favorite manga poll, garnering the highest number of votes from the contest. 150,000 participants. While Oda has seemingly confirmed that plenty of new content in terms of the One Piece manga is on the way, there have also been recent developments in other parts of the large franchise. Notably, several brands and companies have released new One Piece merchandise in time for the holiday season. Lush, for example, is now selling devil fruit inspired bath bombs. Oh boy! Devil fruit inspired bath bombs. That's interesting. Can you imagine having a gum fruit bath bomb or a uh, chop bath bomb or something like that? And Bandai revealed a line of Chopper themed Tamagotchi. No, Chopper, the reindeer doctor, or the doctor who happened to be a reindeer who ate the human fruit, I guess. So basically, going from being just a regular reindeer to having human characteristics, kind of an anthropomorphic, yeah. One Piece fans also continue to make impressive and imaginative fan work. The former artist for Riot Games recently uploaded a 3D rendering of Crocodile, also known as Mr. Zero, the guy who basically turns into sand, basically after eating the sand fruit. The former warlord of the sea, and cosplayer Tsukiko Kichinose posted a video of them rocking out in a Yuta costume. Viz Media distributes the One Piece manga in North America. So if you do want to go catch it, you can go catch it through Viz Media manga. There we go with that one. Yeah. Okay, so we did have somebody come in this year. Let's see. What's your favorite city of? I don't know. Don't even know what that is. What's your favorite Janie Markey voice role? Um, well, not that Janie Markey's a real nice person to talk about here, but favorite voice role. I guess the one I most know her from, of course, is Jury from Yu Yu Hakusho. Does Crunchyroll have security? I would imagine they do. I would imagine they do. Let's see. Did you watch Kingdom? Kingdom the anime? Yeah. If you're talking about Kingdom the anime, yes, I did watch it. That's actually a pretty good anime. Very interesting. Um, it's a very interesting anime. I actually liked it. You know, the idea about the Warring States era in China and how that all played out. So let's see what else here. What's your favorite Anastasia Munoz role? Voice role. I don't know. I don't remember a lot of her roles because I know she was a newer artist. Um, I do know. I think she was. I think she might have been in the lead role of the Sacred Blacksmith. That's probably the one I most, if I remember correctly. That's probably one of the few roles that I remember her from. So probably have to just say that one for now unless I happen to think of another one. Let's see. What would you do if you were stranded on a desert island and the only thing you saw was a camel? Probably wouldn't do anything but just um try to do what let the camel be, and I would just go about my business. I don't know. Ah, anyways, interesting questions there. Let's see. So as we continue on with let's see where are we at on. I think yeah, at hour 7, so we're actually in good time. And as always, guys, if anything here catches your interest, feel free to comment or ask questions about it. I will try to do my best to answer the questions as best I can. Anyways, getting ready to move on to the next article. Then let's see what we can find here. Let's see. Oh, okay, here looks like an interesting. Blue Exorcist announces new anime with striking animatic video. Twins Rin and Yukio Okamura are set to return in a brand new anime adaptation of Kazue Kato's wildly popular manga series, Blue Exorcist. Article by Haley McCullough, published 8 hours ago. Kazue Kato's Blue Exorcist is getting a new anime series. Jump Festa event revealed the exciting news alongside a short promotional trailer. The video features iconic panels from Kato's manga and spotlights twin brothers Rin and Yukio Okamura. At the time of writing, it is unclear if the new show will be a total reboot or a continuation of A1 Pictures' previous anime adaptation. I think the original anime adaptation for that I think came out what about 10 years ago or so. Blue Exorcist follows the Okamura brothers. Blue Exorcist follows the adventures of Rin, a seemingly normal high school student who discovers he and his brother are actually the sons of Satan himself. After demons brutally kill his guardian and father figure, Rin enrolls at the True Cross Academy in order to learn to control his blue flame powers, and hopefully defeat his father one day. Kato began publishing his ongoing manga to reach a Jump Square in 2009. And as of this year, the series has sold over 25 million copies across the world. Let's see. A1 Pictures' anime adaptation of Blue Exorcist initially ran for a single season in 2011. Okay, so a little over 10 years ago. Producing a total of 25 episodes and several OVAs. Directed by Tensai Okamura of Ghost in the Shell, Standalone Complex, and Standalone Complex Second Gig. And written by Ryota Yamaguchi, Sailor Moon, Sailor Stars. The show starred Nobuhiko Okamoto. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? As Rin, alongside Jun Fukuyama of Code Geass La Luche of the Rebellion as Yukio, Kazuya Nakai, at the time I got reincarnated as a slime, as Ryuji Segura, and Kana Hanazawa of Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba as Shiemi Moriyama. Kind of interesting. We were just talking about, of course, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba earlier. The original anime aired in 2011. The 2011 Blue Exorcist anime received an English dub, which featured the voice talents of Bryce Papenbrook from Attack on Titan, Ronnie Young Bosch of Bleach fame, Ale Bear, Digimon Fusion fame, and Christine Marie Cabanos of Neon Genesis. Now that must be one of the newer versions of newer dubs of Neon Genesis. Because originally, when they originally dubbed it, ADD originally dubbed it. That was a huge thing for Christine Cabanos, obviously based out of LA. So show aired on Cartoon Network's Tsunami programming block, and Aniplex of America handled its English home video release. Let's see. Surprisingly, around 6 years later, a second season titled Blue Exorcist Kyoto Saga, which would be 2017, made its debut and depicted the events of the story arc of the same name from Kato's manga series. The new season had 12 episodes in total, but it did reignite interest in the show. Only had among anime viewers, and calls for a third season have been ongoing since Kyoto Saga's conclusion in 2017. Kata's Blue Exorcist manga is distributed in North America by Viz Media, and A1 Pictures anime adaptation is available to stream on Amazon Prime Video, Hulu, and Crunchyroll. So there we go with that one. So as we get ready to continue on here. See, where are we at on time here? Hour 14. So we're making good time here. See, Spy Family did its own version of Yu Yu Hakusho. Well, that sounds like a spoiler, so. Unless Tames the Beast had done this. Okay, that reaffirms the Chia Ranger. And Ruma Kun. War sets the standard for reviving. That might contain some spoilers. Okay, this sounds like an interesting story here, for particularly for Naruto fans. All right, Studio Pero, which of course is the company that handles the animation for Naruto series, to share Naruto running scene compilations ahead of Christmas. One prominent anime leaker shares Studio Pero's plans to release a compilation video of several Naruto characters doing the iconic ninja run. Article by Cassidy Stevenson, published 3 hours ago. So that scene right there, I think, is what they're talking about. Naruto fans will soon be able to watch a compilation of the anime's iconic ninja run. On Twitter, Shonen Leaks claimed Studio Pero would release a video featuring Naruto characters doing the anime signature run, which I believe is that idea of arms behind you and just running, kind of like the idea of just kind of gliding on the wind there. Um, let's see. The compilation, which will release on YouTube on December 3rd, which that's this Friday, will include scenes from the original anime and the sequel series. Shippuden, for those unfamiliar, Shippuden is the sequel series. The Naruto Ninja Run involves sprinting with one's arms behind their backs, almost resembling an airplane in flight. Um, which does actually sound like a very interesting scene to watch. Um, Naruto previously reanimated dozens of scenes. The upcoming collection of Ninja Run scenes isn't the only time Studio Pero commemorated Naruto's 20th anniversary with a special video. Studios reanimated dozens of scenes from Shippuden and the original anime, including Naruto Uzumaki and Sasuke Uchiha's first major battle and the showdown between Sakura Haruno, Lady Chiyo, and Sasori. The 10-minute compilation will feature various songs from the anime, like Bluebird, used as the third opening for Shippuden. Of course, I'd say my favorite is Diver, which is the ninth opening song. That one was pretty cool. In addition to Studio Pero's celebrations, manga creator let's see, Masashi Kishimoto unveiled special artwork for the anime's 20th anniversary. Quote, anime's 20th anniversary, sending everyone a quote unquote thank you through the multi shadow clone jutsu. Kishimoto wrote on Naruto's official website. The artwork featured moments like Naruto in his six paths form and Sasuke's emotional reunion with his older brother Itachi. Boruto is a successor to Naruto Shippuden. Following the success of Shippuden, the story continued with Boruto, um, Boruto, Naruto Next Generation. The sequel anime follows Boruto, the son of Naruto and Hinata Hyuga, and his adventures in the ninja team led by Konohamaru Sarutobi, who of course was Naruto's rival when they were younger. Um, in addition to Boruto, multiple children of the original characters make appearances, including Sasuke and Sakura's daughter Sarada, Shikamaru Nara and Mari's son Shikadai, Shikadai, and Ino Yamanaka and Sai's son Inoji. In fact, what's kind of ironic is they continued the Chico Show trio with Inojin Chikadai and Toto Akimichi, the daughter of Shoji Akimichi and uh, Haru. Haru is either, she's one of the girls from the village in the cloud. Anyways, um, while Boruto introduces many new voice actors, the anime also includes several names from the past. However, one voice actor has taken an indefinite hiatus from the franchise. On November 29th, Chie Nakamura, who plays Sakura, announced her diagnosis of ulcerative colitis. Um, yeah. So they're talking about, of course, the Japanese voice actors and actors. Nakamura's illness led her to take a break from Boruto and voice acting in general. It's unclear if and when the actor will return to the anime, or actress, I guess. In 1999, Kishimoto's Naruto manga began serialization in Weekly Shonen Jump. The best-selling manga has 250 million copies in circulation as of writing in over 47 countries and regions. Kishimoto's series follows a young ninja named Naruto who dreams of becoming the Hidden Leaf Village's Hokage. The Kage are basically the leaders of the villages, for those who may not know. In this case, Hokage translates from Japanese to English as Fire Shadow. However, many people ostracize him for his status as the Nine-Tailed Jinchuriki. The same beast killed Naruto's parents in a devastating attack on the village the same day as his birth. Most of the Naruto franchise is available to stream on Hulu. Source. So, anyways, we're still 1 hour 22 minutes here. So we might keep going a bit since we came up short of the 2 hour mark last night's show. I might push it a little bit more here tonight. I know that I said during the week we'd only do like an hour and a half. I figured we can right, this one looks interesting. Where to watch Miraculous Ladybug online right now. With season 4 of Miraculous Ladybug recently concluding, it's a perfect time for newcomers to dive in. Here's how to watch Miraculous online today. Article by Lara Adams, published 3 hours ago. With season 5 of Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir airing right now, it's the perfect time for newcomers and longtime fans alike to binge watch past season of the popular gang of teenage superheroes to catch up. Rather, season 5 is promising some dramatic changes. Characters past revealed. Hawkmoth's acquisition of new powers, and the Hawkmoth. That's an interesting hero name. I guess they have the powers of Hawk and Moth, huh? You imagine Hawk's wings and Moth wings on somebody's back, and then maybe with those Moth wings, they also kind of give off like poison or pollen or whatever. All we know. Let's see. And the secret of Marinette and Adrian's true identities constantly at risk. Here's a look at why and how to begin watching Miraculous Ladybug today. What is Miraculous Ladybug? Miraculous Ladybug tells the story of Marionette Dupain Cheng, a Parisian teen who possesses the ability to become the hero Ladybug and helps defend the city along with Cat Noir, who is actually her classmate Adrian. Marionette and Adrian have no clue as to the other's alter ego. An adventure of secret identities and superpowers begins. Why Miraculous Ladybug is a must watch. There they are right there. But with those guys, you would think that their secret identities may not be quite as hard to figure out either, unless their hair color changes or something like that. Hair color, hairstyle changes. Anyways, Miraculous Ladybug keeps things fresh and exciting with a dynamic cast of ever growing superheroes, from Rena Rouge to Vesperia. Each hero uses a miraculous um, that grants them powers related to a certain animal. And there are several miraculous that have yet to make an appearance. Anyways, we continue on here. Let's see where are we at. Related to us, and there are several miraculous and that have yet to make an. Okay, Marinette and Adrian dance around each other in an intricate web of lies and a romance that is certain to come to a head soon. Donning their masks allows both teams to show different sides of themselves um, that have avoided detection thus far. With Cat Noir um, repeatedly declaring his devotion to Ladybug, with Marinette, while Marinette is not so secretly in love with Adrian. It kind of seems like a situation the Spider-Man was in the '90s Spider-Man cartoon. See. With no idea he is constantly at her side fighting crime. Most everyone roots for Marinette and Adrian. The question of whether their love and ever come to fruition becomes more pertinent with each passing season. Miraculous Ladybug does an excellent job of balancing humor and suspense with enjoyable and complex characters, so even someone who doesn't normally enjoy superhero shows or romantic hijinks can find something to love. Uh, where to watch Miraculous Ladybug online? Disney Plus has the rights to all four aired seasons, as well the currently airing season 5. Any streaming service that includes Disney Plus in the bundle also gives access to Miraculous Ladybug. While Netflix currently streams seasons 1 through 3, all require a paid subscription. Season 5 of Miraculous Ladybug is available for free on the Disney Now website and app, though complete access requires a participating TV provider or service such as YouTube TV. It is possible. It is still possible to watch full episodes for free without a provider or service. Additionally, the Miraculous Christmas Special is available on Netflix and Disney Plus, while the movie Miraculous World New York United Heroes can be found exclusively on Disney Plus. Where can I find Miraculous Ladybug manga? A Miraculous Ladybug manga adaptation was released in June 2021. So far, it's only available in Japanese, with no known legal translations, while an English release has not been announced. However, for those craving more, a comic book series was released in 2017 and has then continued for 5 volumes, which are available in bookstores, Google Play, Audible, and Amazon. The comic, beginning with the Trash Kraken, features an original story about Ladybug and Cat Noir, and has been praised as a faithful portrayal of characters while still focusing on fresh material. When is Miraculous Ladybug season 5 airing? Miraculous Adventures of Ladybug and Cat Noir season 5 currently airs every Saturday on the Disney Channel and the Disney Now app, but isn't available to stream on Disney Plus yet because it's airing on network television. Hulu Live, Sling TV, and Fubo TV are all excellent options to watch the show in absence of a network provider. Since Disney Plus has claimed rights to all seasons, season 5 will likely become available there once every episode is aired, though it's uncertain how long Netflix will hold onto its rights. Alrighty then, so that's pretty interesting there. Where are we at on time? So we're at hour 31, so we made it up to that point. Right. Let's see. Oh, this sounds kind of interesting. Manga artist quits his career to stay alive after allegedly being haunted. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Oh boy, this one sounds like a doozy. Let's see. Manga artist quits his career to stay alive after allegedly being haunted. Popular manga author Masaki Nakayama puts his PTSD radio series on unofficial hiatus after a series of bizarre incidents nearly took his life. Article by Renee Timor, published 2 hours ago. All right, so the manga PTSD Radio is on quote unquote unofficial hiatus, allegedly due to a series of mysterious, disturbing incidents that happened to the artist. Initially reported by Anime Senpai, horror manga artist Masaki Nakayama abruptly stopped publishing their PTSD radio manga in 2018 after the aforementioned incidents occurred. While Nakayama made no formal announcement regarding the manga's hiatus, many fans attribute it to the fact that the artist nearly lost their life while making it, contracting a mysterious illness that caused the same symptoms experienced by a character in PTSD. Oh boy, this is whoa. Whoa, talk about supernatural. Talk about Ripley's Believe It or Not kind of stuff here. Twilight Zone kind of stuff here. Oh boy. Nakayama continues to release chapters of his other horror manga, Fuan no Tane, or Seeds of Anxiety. This guy really focuses on the whole mental health horror aspect, doesn't he? First published on July 7th, 2010, PTSD Radio is a series of different short manga tales that frequently depicts horrifying versions of everyday household objects. The titular radio, for example, appears in the manga as the bottom half of a human face. According to Nakayama, the strange events surrounding this series actually started at the building where Nakayama created it. They discovered a broken shrine at the rented workplace where Nakayama and his team worked on the series. Shortly afterwards, the entire team started noticing strange things about the building, including unexplained scratching noises from the ceiling, lights, light switching on and off, and appearances of strange shadows um, throughout the studio. Real life events mimicked scenes from the manga. As these events unfolded, some of Nakayama's team fell ill, but things came to a head after Nakayama suddenly developed a rare autoimmune disease called idiopathic thrombocytopenic uh, purpura, ITP, which causes the immune system to destroy blood clotting platelets, triggering heavy bleeding. While detailing his experience in his manga, Nakayama described his manifestation of the disease as quote, black gelatinous blood blisters all over my lips, tongue, gums that wouldn't stop. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Whoa! Hematomas, or clotted blood spots, also appeared on the artist's body. Um, After describing his symptoms to his doctor, the physician urged Nagayama to go to the hospital, stressing that his life was in immediate danger. Strangely, PTSD Radio depicted a similar scenario to Nakayama's bleeding mouth. Um, this scene shows a character vomiting blood from which demons promptly emerge. Oh boy. Although ITP nearly took his life, Nakayama experienced another bizarre medical episode in 2018, which he also chronicled in his manga. This time, the artist experienced a drastic drop in body temperature, in addition to the swelling of his entire face. After the abrupt appearance of this strange new condition, Nakayama stopped publishing new chapters of PTSD Radio um, while continuing work on the other series. PTSD Radio is available in English from Kodansha US. Oh my goodness! Talk about white Tiny Hill Death Award. Dang, dang, something else. Art imitates life, as it would seem. Anyways, I think I'll stop there. We're at the um at the hour and a half mark already. I wanted to go a little longer since we went so short last night. So, but we'll start to kind of wind things down here. So, kind of try to balance things out a little bit. So, anyways, um, with that, as I said, we're gonna go ahead and start winding down here. So let's talk a little. Let's do a little wrestling wrap up, as it were. Um, as today is Monday, so some news items from wrestling world, of course. Um, so apparently, Mandy Rose isn't the only one who has a social media account where she's actually apparently making more money on that than from her career from her wrestling stuff. So CJ Perry, who's known in the WWE as Lana, I believe that's Miro's wife. She has a online social media account where she actually is claimed over the past couple days here that she's apparently making more money on that than she did during her best year in the WWE. So that's an interesting little tidbit right there. Let's see. Of course, tonight's Raw is also looking to slate possibly Becky Lynch taking on Bailey. As you know, apparently they're going to do. They're initially there was talk that they were going to record a double episode. Record an episode for tonight and next Monday. But instead, it looks like they're just recording the one episode and they're going to do a best of episode next week. So, and then of course on the 30th next week they're gonna have a SmackDown where John Cena is set to return with teaming with Kevin Owens to take on I think it's gonna be Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns. Um, Not a whole lot of stuff coming out of the WWE as they of course are continuing their build up for the Royal Rumble. Let's see. In AEW news, Arn Anderson recently announced that his retirement will probably be coming. His full retirement from wrestling will probably be coming sometime in the near future. At least, apparently, from once his contract is up with AEW. Now, his son, of course, Brock, still wrestles for AEW as well. Brock has 6 months left on his contract, where Arn supposedly has a year on his contract left. So but Arn recently came out and stated that he'll probably be looking to retire probably once his contract is up with AEW. And of course, and some other wrestling news as well. NWA is holding its championship series, a series of a team competition they started last year. They're having the one this year. The idea is apparently in the NWA Champion Series, um, all the champions in the company form teams, or they have teams formed in which the champions act as coaches, and the teams square off against one another in rounds, and then the winner of the series, the winning the all the members of the winning team get title shots in the future um, for any title they should wish for. Um, so so last week, of course, Team Tyrus defeated Team Tyrus, Team Tyrus, Team Great, which is so Team Tyrus, captained by Team Tyrus advanced. Team Great, captained by NWA National Champion Scion advanced. Team Gold, captained by um, NWA World Television Champion Jordan Clearwater advanced. And let's see, I believe Team Rock and Roll also advanced. Captained by um, NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion Kerry Morton. So that all happened. over the weekend. So with that, I guess I'll start to wrap things up now with this day in each history, and then close things out here. So so today being Monday, December 19th, 2022. Let's go ahead and take a look back at this day in each history. History. So with that, sure here. Anyways, with that, let's go ahead and get this day in each history. So today being Monday, December 19th, 2022. Let's take a look back at the day in each history. First off, I'd actually like to wish a happy birthday to Jill Talley, who is an American voice. It's 6 years, a happy 60th birthday to American actress and comedian Jill Talley. Um, Among her voice work include Nosy in Rocco's Modern Life, Karen Plankton in SpongeBob SquarePants, Nina J. Neckerly and Nina J. Neckerly, Gretchen, and Miss Mucus in Camp Lazlo. Jill Talley is also, of course, the wife of another well-known voice actor, Tom Kenny. So happy 60th birthday to Jill Talley on this day, on this December 19th. So with that, moving on to the next piece in each history here. On this date, 30 years ago today, the anime film, as part of the Chibi Maruko-chan, of course, translated Little Maruko-chan, the the Nippon animation film, Chibi Maruko-chan, My Favorite Song, premiered in theaters on this date back in 1992. So 30 years ago today, Nippon Animation's Chibi Maruko-chan, My Favorite Song, premiered in Japanese theaters on this date um, back in 1992. And one more piece in each history. I'm going to go back just 10 years ago today. And on this date, 10 years ago today, the fifth issue of IDW's Classic Pop Buy went on sale on this date back in 2012, 10 years ago today. Sold for $3.99 with 32 pages. So IDW started doing, I guess, a classic Popeye comic back in 1992. So the fifth issue of that comic went on sale on this date back in 2012. So there we go with that. 2012, not 1982. I don't know why. Anyways, guys, I thank you all for being here. Hope everybody enjoyed the content tonight. I thank you guys for all the likes and shares. And let's see. Um, Back to tomorrow night with more news. Also, don't forget this Friday, RJ Carter from Critical Black will be joining me as we take another trip down comic history lane as we look back to our historical comic retrospective. And still be looking at comics that went on sale in July 1939 from Fox Future Syndicate, uh, focusing in on, of course, Mystery Men comics and Underworld comics. Characters such as the Flame, Blue Beetle, Green Mask, Zanzibar the Magician. So with that, guys, I thank you for being here. I hope to see everybody back here tomorrow. Bye.